for the opening tip. And Turner wins it, but Landale stole it, loose ball. Look at Delhi getting down, looking for it early. And now a chance for the USA. Athletic rebound, Miles Turner making a statement.
And what about Greg Popovich's first offensive play? He goes at his own star, Paddy Mills.
This is Mitchell elevating first score of the game for the USA. Good work on the boards there from the United States as they come forward. Through Jaylen Brown, inside the paint, there was contact, no whistle provided. Cleaning up his own mess, Miles Turner adds another.
Greg Popovich, he doesn't mind the mid-range shot either. Every play, his first possession's going at the rim. He's really trying to test the Australian defence early on.
Athletic work here, going to the right hand of the first six.
She's got 4 perimeter players. Everyone can put the ball on the floor. Even Turner, we saw the last time, could put it to the floor. That's tough to defend as Paddy Mills gets things going for Australia and knocks down.
Off and running, a chance now for Dellavedova. Baines, back to Dellavedova. Into the paint once more. Goes back to the right-hand side. Here's Landale from close range. Chance now. Jaylen Brown hands over. Elevation came here from Joe Harris, and he knocks down another. Again from the USA and Kuzma, and they're off and running with Donovan Mitchell now. Harassed by Golding, had the ball dislodged. They kick it outside. Harris works inside the defender, needs support. But Kuzma in the corner. He fires baseline and fills it up as well. Can't finish it there was Middleton, who's onto the floor. And a chance now. Well, Dellavedova's going solo.
He struggled against Canada. Really, it's 3 of 12 because they actually tipped one in for us.
Tatum, Kuzma top of the key. Baines couldn't get there quickly enough. He leads all scorers.
It's not like there's a whole lot of sophistication about the way Team USA are going about. It's just penetrate, dish, get to the rim, or spread.
Shot clock about to expire. They get it off just in time. So good pressure D from the Australians, and they're out and running. Mills couldn't control the pass. They've coughed it up, and a chance now for Middleton to bring the USA back. Outside, Kuzma elevates. So Kuzma is putting on a show. He's 3 of 3 in the game. A chance now for Kemba Walker to bring the USA forward. Inside the last minute of the opening term. Walker
with a crossover dribble from Walker.
Dellavedova back the other way. Elevates, no room for the shot. Bogut, quick ball movement. Golding trying to shake Tatum, spins into the paint. Fall away from Golding, the bottom of the net. Golding restarts from the baseline. This is Ingles. Middleton right with him. Tay trying to post up Kuzma. Ingles puts it on the floor. Shot clock works to 2 as he fouls. Gets it done. Foul's going to be called on Middleton. Chance at a 3-point play.
Be looking at different things that they're working on as well.
Against Spain 3 or 4 days ago, they had 23 turnovers in that game as Andrew Bogut goes down the middle.
4 for 13 from the 3-point line. They shot 48% against Spain last week.
Walker elevates, he's off the front of the rim, got after it with his own rebound and trying to help it in there. Miles Turner.
Paddy now 1 from 7 from the field. That's a good shot for him. He has to continue to take it. But again, can we hold our own? Can we protect the fort at the other end and get some defensive stops against a world-class team?
Well, that's right, Hammer, because you're always going to go, it doesn't matter what team you're playing for, you're always going to have those periods, and there's a little tough one for...
Chance for Team USA to come forward once more through Tatum. Shows them some tricks. Now it's Jaylen Brown in traffic. Almost lost it. Stayed with it. They share the ball around. Tatum fires and comes up with the finishing touches.
Both Joe Ingles and Matthew Dellavedova have both missed their 3-point shots short since we've seen them play in Australia.
Mills in the corner. Good look. And USA will reset here.
That's a serious mismatch with Tatum against Paddy Mills. He's got about a 6 or 7 inch height advantage.
Middleton from just beyond the foul line comes up.
That in the front row behind Michael Jordan, Larry Bird and co. Magic Johnson was there. We were in awe.
There's Paddy Mills exploring into the paint. Nothing on offer. Goes to Landale. Golding wide open. Yes! Golding's excellent deep, so elects to go solo, front of the rim. Mills scurries after the rebound. Creek to his left. Golding joining in as well. Can he go back to back? Yes, sir!
And that's what he's like. He shoots him in clumps. He can get very good team in the World Cup.
So a chance for the Boomers to edge a little closer. Mills skirting the baseline, takes on Kuzma, draws him out. Now Landale, mismatch here with Kemba Walker, looks inside Mills, does a good job of it, draws a foul on Middleton in the process, chance at a three-point play. Being down by as many as 11 during the middle stages of this second term. Got Bogut at the top of the key. Here's Mills now, away from Middleton, elevating for the triple, yes!
The suit and tie.
Well, he's in pre-season
relaxed.
Landale with it, uses Baines. Hand over for Dellavedova. A sag off him, Baines, lob pass from close range, gets the finishing touches, he puts Australia back in front.
That would have brought the house down. 1 point lead for the Boomers. A big Paddy triple would have got everyone off their seats.
Walker takes on Landale, make it work. Donovan Mitchell now. Up the floor, good screen from Turner. Beats Kemba Walker. Oh, that's pretty to watch. Just Turner the rebound. Leading that category in the game. He's got a dozen rebounds, Turner. Australia's got 20 as a team. He's firing from deep as well, and he's got the range to match. Buffer, we played a tick over 3 minutes here. Term number 3 from Marvel Stadium in Melbourne. Swift ball movement into the corner for Barnes to come up with his first points in the game. By Dellavedova, screen from Turner, opens up the floor for Mitchell. He's too good. He not term. They got down by 12, trying to work their way back into the frame. Here's Kuzma firing. Oh, he's beat it.
Was pushing the ball handler to the baseline, so he just flare picked. Wide open.
Oh, Golding fires with 4 on the shot clock. Needed to get it off, and it's all the bottom of the net. Double-figure lead. Never been bigger than 11 in the game as Dellavedova comes forward. Bogut, Plumlee goes behind the back. What a sweet pass!
Andrew Bogut, the 7-footer. What a read.
Mills up to 17 in the game. Less than 3 minutes left, term number 3. Well, that's just a little too easy from Kemba Walker.
Coming in, Nick Kay short-armed it.
Brown, he elevates, knocks down the 2. The USA lead by 14 here. It's the biggest margin.
USA defense is cranked up. There's no doubt about that, but really need to be better from the Australian point of view.
Well, they've been restricted to 15 points in this term. Shot clock down to 3. Ingles overdue.
Not even trying to get over the screen. He just say, I'm going to run through this bloke and send a message because he is defending me pretty hard at the other end. Wow. Which was remarkable because in the first half they only had 5 in total.
Baines fires quickly and they got the good start they were after. Exploring down low, found an opening and they can't prevent Dellavedova. How about the work of Miles Turner on the boards? He's got 14 to lead that category in the game. And with 11 points as well, and he's looking to add to that. Why not?
Outstanding the Canadian games, but before that, they've had a big spell before they've been in real action.
Harris couldn't complete it, gets it back now. Turner got rid of Golding and helps himself to another 2. 15 points. And here's Dellavedova, hard back the other way. Slow pass, Golding though, ready to fire, fills it up once more. 19 in the game now, Golding. That way as Plumlee adds to the tally.
I think Andrew Bogut was more concerned about the rotation from his teammate. He's come over to help, and I think he wanted someone to pin down and tag his diver.
Oh, that's a nice finish. Takes some anger out and he's swinging upstairs on the rim there, Andrew Bogut. Give the fans something to cheer about.
Good post from Mitch Creek too. Good recognition, seeing the big fella straight down the middle for an easy one.
Walker from outside comes up with the goods.
I'm not sure there's a better big man in the world that plays off that elbow and can find people with that pass.
Oh, nice finish.
Guys cutting, and guys have adjusted well to be able to get themselves some easy baskets off that.
We're talking about Australia playing a little bit of zone. That time the United States were playing a little bit of zone. Case.
Oh, how do you like that ball movement? Behind the back again. Sobey knocked down 1. Wraparound pass. Creek is fouled. Gets it done. Something for the fans.
Now for the USA going to the World Cup. He could average 28 points a game.
US hard at it. Good rebounding job. Just outsizing the Arsenal here. We've got 4 NBL players on the floor at the moment for Australia, including this man, Nathan Sobey.
Shortly, NBA talent. Landale
let's not forget the United States also, they've got to actually make a cut, and still got 13 on their list. Can only take 12.
If he had just stayed with it.
Shot clock at 5 for Team USA. Penetration of Brown hits the deck hard. Couldn't finish it. Sobey had it, but they've lost it, and Jaylen Brown eventually puts the finishing touches on. He's off and running. Perhaps the last play of the game. Lando on Kuzma, spins baseline, just wouldn't work for him, and Middleton puts a stop to it. And that is all from Marble Stadium, and an entertaining affair. In the final analysis, it's a 16-point...